Hello, everyone, and thank you for allowing me to share my educational leadership philosophy. My name is Mark Schnurstein, and I'm an instructional coach at Hyatt Middle School in Des Moines, Iowa. I found this journey of defining my educational philosophy to be extremely difficult and caused me much reflection and anxiety. What made this so difficult is that I have many ideas, beliefs, and philosophies that I rely on daily. Sorting through those and finding the common thread that binds them all together became more and more difficult because I did not want to leave any of them out. Finally, after many conversations and reflective time, it hit me that I need to tie all of my thoughts into my core beliefs. These 4 beliefs are what I live my life by. They are to be respectful, be responsible, have fun, and be a servant leader. The first of these beliefs is to be respectful. As we go through the car show of life, we need to look at every idea, thought, and dream in a respectful manner. Sometimes we might want to try out other vehicles or beliefs to see if they fit our values, but in the end, we should not judge, belittle, or treat others poorly. This, to me, is the cornerstone of leadership, and that all allows everyone to feel like they have a voice in the collective journey and feel like they are in a safe enough space to share. This will allow me as a leader to be able to learn from others, implement new ideas, and after setting a mutual respect for each other, allow me to guide, coach, teach, and lead. This mutual respect will also allow me the opportunity to shape a vision for the school to move towards educating our youth and attaining student, staff, and community goals. The second part of my philosophy is being responsible. As a society, we find it harder to take responsibility for our actions. I feel that it is incredibly important that we lead by example by taking responsibility for what we say and do. This responsibility will allow me to be a steward of the educational process, just as we would care for and maintain a family heirloom. Being an educator, we are entrusted by parents, families, and communities to shape the future. I take that responsibility very serious and will do all I can to guide teachers and students in a direction that will allow them to see their responsibilities in the educational process. Third is having fun. Through my experiences in life, I know that life is too short to not have fun. Educating can be the most rewarding career and can allow an individual to have a great deal of fun. To me, this is extremely important in this era of high-stakes testing and accountability that we are seeing in education. We need to keep in mind our why as we teach and realize that enjoying our career, our students, the school, and community are an important part of successful schools. For years, I coached my daughter's softball teams, and my philosophy was learn skills and have fun. Every year, we would end the season with tears as these players hugged each other and recounted how much fun they had as they learned the game. My teams always ended up in the championship game at the end of the season, and the players and families built a bond where they lifted each other up and held each other to a higher standard. Finally, I feel being a servant leader is extremely important. It is the bus that carries everyone to success. I had the honor of working with my father's best friend when I moved back to Alaska. He is a multi-millionaire and made his money in tourism. I often wondered what his secret to success was, and by working with him, it became clear. He was a servant leader. His staff adored him. He went out of his way to learn about every person in the organization and participated in every facet of management. Many times I would see him push the broom, answer the reservation line, and leave to visit a staff member that was in need. He invested in his people, not only adding money into the emotional bank, but training them in any way that they needed. I asked him one time how he felt when an employee that he poured all his money in would leave and go to another company. He shrugged and said, "It was the right thing to do, and someday I will reap the benefits." How true it was when these employees would return to him in a new position. more skilled, and more committed to moving the team towards the company vision. My goal is to lead the same way, where teachers feel valued and supported. By making sure that we give the highest priority to meeting the needs of all individuals that we serve in the educational system, we can help to grow everyone to be a little bit healthier, wiser, freer, and more autonomous. In this way, maybe they will become servants themselves and will be willing to help the school staff, children, families, and the community. As Nelson Mandela said, a leader is like a shepherd. He stays behind the flock, letting the most nimble go ahead, whereupon others follow, not realizing that all along they are being directed from behind. As a servant leader, I will lead from behind by being respectful, responsible, and having fun on the journey.